Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today, I would like to share with you as regular it is a market update. Specifically today, we are going to look at March 2021 market update. This is at the same time last year, the pandemic happened in the US, and as the year passed, we're gonna see how much have be different compared to previous year. So let's take a look at what we have, okay? So let me turn on this. Let me share with you this screen right here. Let me pull up the screen. All right. So at what price? So I would like to ask you a question. If you are thinking about selling your house, at what price would you are willing to sell your house? At what price? I know all the sellers has a perspective of how much their house gonna cost. So what is your price? What is, if you are owning a home right now with all the information that I have been giving to you, at what price would you be considered to sell your house? So comment in the section below to let me know what price could it be, and if you could, answering where you like which city that you are located, and to see whether it's a reasonable price or not. Okay, so at what price would you be willing to sell your house? Now, before we talk to that, so let's look at the monthly housing sales. Okay, so this number we are seeing that about 9,000. Sorry about that. Let me pull up some couple of information here to be showing you. Sorry. All right. So if we are looking at the monthly sales, this is actually the very first number that I'm always showing. Sorry, I'm trying to edit things here. No editing. All right, sorry about that. So if we are looking at the monthly sales, obviously you see that 9,806 is a really good number for the month of March 2021. That is actually an increase of, obviously you see here, everything is increased. The red line showing this year and the gray line showing last year, previous year. The red line showing a trend upward of 28%, and when you compare to the same month of previous year 2020, that is an increase of 13.7% up. Obviously, you see now, if you are on the market of going shopping for houses, you're gonna see the really high pressure from other buyers, and you tend to say that, hey, there's a lot of demand on the market right now. Let's wait. Let's wait to buy a house. Now, my question back to you is that, why wait? Why wait? Because if we are looking at the demand number, I'm gonna show you in a different day that the demand on the market is actually just at normal. Only about 10% above market. According to Comfort report, I have been using this company for a while for real estate data, and a really good information about real estate data, especially in Arizona. So about 10% above normal only. So it doesn't show a significant increase of demand regardless of such a high interest rate. Okay, the real problem is that I've been talking about a long time. We don't have a lot of supply. We just don't have a large amount of homes for sale on the market. And for that reason, the law of supply versus demand saying that if we don't have a lot of supply, the price is gonna go up. Okay, so with this one right here, you see that long story short, this one we also making another record of 9,806. That's actually almost the highest monthly sales compared to June of last year. So that is a really high record, and it is actually trending upward from now. If we are looking at the next slide right here, we are talking about the new inventory on the market. Now, I just told you, we just don't have a lot of supply. Look at this number. Let's say this month, in March of 2021, right? We added 9,625 homes onto the market. That is actually a good news, about 21% increase compared to previous year. This is typical because March, April, and May is the regular selling season. A lot of people are willing to put their home on the market right now. So that is actually provide a little bit less balance between supply and demand because of a higher supply. However, though, if you compare to previous year, it is actually a decrease of 11.9%. If you look at the green line right here, it is actually a decrease of 11.9%. So that that emphasized that, okay, if we're looking at the previous slide, the monthly sales is only 9,806. The new inventory is only 9,625, which is less than about 175 something, 175 compared to the monthly sales. So obviously, all the homes that become active on the market in the month of March 2021 has been sold out. And also 175 homes remaining before March of 2021 also get sold. So as you see right now, we going even under the low inventory. Next one is the total inventory. Again, this is a different way for us to look at. This is the total inventory on the entire market, including under contract and backup offer. Okay, so 9,043. 9,043. So that is actually a decrease of 50% compared to the previous year. Okay, 50% compared to previous year. So this is the total inventory after the month of March. Obviously, there's not much difference, right? There's not much difference when you start because we already told, right? We start the month 9,000 more, but then we sell off 9,000 more. So it's pretty much, you see, this is a flat line. Obviously, last year is much better. Here's the thing: March of last year, during March, there are a lot of people not stop buying houses during that time. So therefore, less homes get sold during March of 2020. Therefore, you see it jump up the total inventory at the end of the month. Okay, for this year, it is not the case. How many homes get onto the market has been sold out. So you see, it's going to continue the flat line like this. All right. The next set of number is how fast. We're showing us how fast it is onto the market. Okay. Oh, and by the way, don't forget that the question I put at the beginning: at what price would you be willing to consider selling your house? At what price would you be willing to consider selling your house? Comment in the section below. Then let me know which city is your home located at, and how much you would like to sell your house at. Okay. The monthly supply of inventory is only obviously less, or is only 0.92 per month. Last month it was 1.14, which is about 45 days. 0.92 is about, let's say, 28 days compared to the previous months. So eventually, if no new homes onto the market, there's only 9,040. Look at the number, 9,043 homes remaining. If no homes become available, it's going to be sold within 28 days. The next number is the average dates on the market, which is 37 days right now. It is actually 20 days decrease compared to the previous year, which show how fast the whole market gets sold right now. Some homes is not even get onto the market. I'm gonna share with you a couple interesting property. Interesting property in a couple of next slide. We'll talk about some crazy increase that the homes nowadays, but basically only 37 days on the market. Okay. What is the next set of numbers? Sorry. Okay, so the next set of number is prices, right? Everyone loves talking about prices because this is a fairly easy numbers to compare, easy number to remember. Okay, this first number right here indicates the median new list price of $375,000 in the entire Phoenix metro area. It is actually increase of 21% of year over year. So that means that seller nowadays on the market having more confidence on listing their homes for sale. Okay. If they end up selling their home, they are more confident that they're gonna get more. Therefore, they put the list price a little bit higher than compared to, not a little bit, sorry, way much higher than the previous year. All right. The sale price of this year, of this month, is about 359,300. That is actually also an increase of 18%. 18% appreciation within a year. 18% appreciation. So think about it. If you have a home about $400,000, 20% of 400 is about 80,000. That means your home could value at 480 already. So if you're interested in knowing about the home value, your home value, I have a free website to do so for you. This is actually better than Zillow and other automated evaluation system because they don't actually look at your house. They're only looking at the neighborhood and compare the public data with the information of the neighborhood. This data, this report actually is actually looking at your data as your house individually, and not looking at the neighborhood. Well, consider it is one of the factors, but it is not the end. That is not the answer. Okay. Now the forecast for next month's median sale price is actually $375,000, which is about $15,000 increase. That is crazy. But why we are so confident of this number becoming true is that we have been under evaluated for the last how many months, like 6 or 7 months already. Anytime that we predict a number, the real number is actually, the actual number is actually higher than this, and therefore this month we put a little bit higher at $375,000. So let's see whether we're gonna reach this number or not. Okay. We're not talking about foreclosure today. There's one thing that I would like to share with you, which is shared by the Comfort Reports Associate. And I would like to show with you these data because it is a really indication of, it is a really good factor that you should consider when you actually thinking about selling your home right now. Why is that? Okay, if you're looking at the first chart right here, this is the closing number per month. That is above list price, okay? Above list price. So we have, if we're looking at the last, at this time, as of April 2021, the total number of sales is 5,182, of which 2,860 property that is sold over asking price. That is more than 55%. That is more than 55% over asking if you are selling your home at this time right now. So it could be higher if you. This is an average. So and then because of the lack of supply in the market, a lot of people are willing to pay extra. I'm gonna show you a couple of examples very soon, very quickly, to indicate that this is a real good information. But if we're looking at the Chandler area, however, if you're looking at the Chandler area, it's a little bit slow, sorry about that. If you're looking at the Chandler area, you see that it is actually 65%. There's only 236 sales in Chandler area, of which 65% of them is above asking price. Okay, let's look at the total number again. And as you see here, if you are, these are the price range on the left here, and then this is the percentage above asking price. So if you are from $3,000 to $400,000 home, you get the most sales across the. If your home value, again, your home value is an extremely important factor to determine how fast it is to be sold, and whether it is sellable or not. Sellable, I'm not even sure if it is a word or not. But easy to sell or not, right? If your home is ranging from $300,000 to $400,000 right now, there's a lot of people. There's a lot of homes that is sold very quickly within 30 days of about 2,500, and 61% of them is actually above asking price. 61 above asking price. How much, you may ask? How much? From 300 to 400, 15,000, 15,600. Sorry, someone trying to text me. Okay. From 300 to 400 is 1,500, and then it is about $15,000 above asking. Okay, $15,000 above asking. 50% of sale were okay. About 50% sale. Okay, so this number is actually meaning that about 50% of these numbers is actually from 15,000 or less. Okay, so that's a lot, right? Because another 50% is actually higher than 15,000. So that is a really good number right here that we should consider, because you could easily have higher than asking about $16,000 if you are in Gilbert. I'm just curious because Gilbert and Chandler is kind of a hot area, and I wanna see Gilbert. Okay, if your home is about, for example, $300,000, $400,000 home in Gilbert as well, you could potentially get 24 to 25,000 above asking. So, and again, why is it different? Because it's also depend on how much you start. Okay, it's also depend on how much you start also. So consult with your listing agent to see what is the best strategy so that you can get the most out of your bank. And come back to the original question: at what price would you willing to sell your house, and whether you should sell your house right now or not? Is this: look, if you only have one house and it is totally fine to live in, you have no problem about that. Okay, do not sell your house. because it is such a good investment vehicle right now for you to keep, right? Do not. I don't think a lot of people are selling the house and then go to rent apartment right now, waiting for the market to drop. They're gonna be disappointed. I don't see that the drop gonna be significant enough to cover all the rent payment that you have to make until that happens. Okay, so if you have a house right now, if the neighborhood is okay, if you're okay with the house, nothing to complain about, do not sell your home. Okay. If, however, though, you are thinking about moving to a different location, or you are in a situation that you are investing, right, and then you have an extra or two houses on the market right now, why not? Why not giving that opportunity for other people who are also looking for a home for their family to grow? And you could, the benefit that you have, obviously, that you see is that the benefit that you see is that you can have a lot of appreciation nowadays. You can see a lot of appreciation. You can easily get sell within a short period of time, only 37 days on the market. That is including the time that the buyer has to looking to complete the loan application. Okay, so I just want to share with you this one right here. One thing, okay, I'll share with you. Okay, so this beautiful home right here is, you don't see it yet. This beautiful home is located in Scottsdale. One of the interesting factor is that they are just recently sold. It is just recently sold at 1,700,000. Now that is nothing special if I don't tell you the detail. First of all, 1,700,000 are all cash. Okay. Secondly, it is listed about 1,500,000 about a week ago, and then it is sold for 700,000. Okay, so that's actually $400,000 above asking, and that is actually within 16 months that they bought this house. So this beautiful home here, if you are an investor, again, this is a great opportunity for you to sell off your homes by now, right? If you have a lot of properties in mind and managing them become troublesome, this is again the best time for you to sorry, I'm trying to get myself on here. Okay, this is actually the best time for an investor to sell off their house if they have a lot of properties in mind, getting the appreciation, selling really fast. You don't have to deal with buyers that very picky. Even if they want to, they cannot. Appraisal is easily get appraised at $30,000 or $40,000 above asking. Just helping a buyers that buying a house in Gilbert, and they actually pay $40,000 more than asking, which is already higher than the market at the time that they list. Now, 20 days later, is still appraised at the correct offering price. So easily get appraised at the higher offering price than the asking price. And so for that reason, why not? Why not selling the home right now and get all the appreciation if you have extra property in hand? So my name is Long. Thank you so much, everyone, for watching. And please remember, if you at what price would you be willing to sell your home at? Thank you. Bye-bye.